Hi everyone! Today's Pilates video is going to be a full body Pilates flow, and this is going to be using no equipment, just your own body weight, and this is going to be beginner to intermediate level. So let's get started. So let's begin with just a few deep breaths to ground ourselves before this flow. So I'm just going to keep my hands on my legs and I'm going to close my eyes and give me a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just let go everything that came before this and just be present on your mat. Let it all out. Give me one more deep breath in and hold it at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, let it all out. Great. So I'm just going to start out in a downward facing dog just to really stretch everything out. I feel like I need a good stretch today. The calves, the hamstrings. So just pedal your feet back and forth, straightening one leg and bending the other, and then switching. Just really give your body a nice warm up for this full body flow. Then come back onto your mat into child's pose. You can spread your knees about mat's distance apart. And we're going to do an active child's pose here. So make sure your elbows are lifted off the ground and reach those fingertips to the front of the mat. And just take a deep breath here. Really stretch everything out and warm up the body. Good. Now we're going to move into a plank position. So hands are underneath shoulders. Back is nice and flat. And we're just going to rock forward and backward for 10, 9, 8, 7. And make sure that core is engaged for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there. And we're going to do 10 circles to the right for 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure that core is really plugged in and you're not arching or doming that back. Give me 3 more, 2, and 1. Hold it there and reverse the other side for 10, 9, 8, 7. Give me a slight bend in those elbows too. Make sure you're not locking out those arms for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down to another child's pose right here. Just a deep breath in and out. Great. Now we're going to come up into tabletop position. So again, make sure those hands are underneath those shoulders and your knees are directly below your hips. And we're going to start out with our left leg back. And you're just going to give me 10 pulses right here for 10, 9, 8, 7. And again, a slight bend in the elbows. And make sure your core is tucked in your neutral position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there and give me 10 circles to the left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7. This is great for the booty, but also for the core because you want to be stabilized. So make sure you're not rocking back and forth. It's just your leg doing the movement. Give me 3 more, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it there. And now you're going to bring your knee into your elbow and bring it back out for 10, 9. So this is a slight crunch. So this is using the obliques and the glutes. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Now hold it there for the transition. I'm just going to scooch forward a little bit. You're going to bring your left arm up to the sky and point that left leg out. And you're just going to tap your fingertip to your leg and reach it forward. For 10, 9, 8, 7, make sure that belly's plugged in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now you're just going to hold it right here, and we're just going to pulse that leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, belly plugged in, 6, 5, slow and controlled here, for 3, 2, and 1. And hold it, hold it, hold it, and bring it down. Good job. Whew. Give me a good deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm just going to switch on to the right side. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're going to bring that right leg out, and you're going to give me 10 pulses right here. Give me 8, 7, 6. Make sure that belly's plugged in. We're neutral. 5, slow and controlled, and really reach through that right leg, point that toe, and make it really intentional. Give me 2 and 1. Hold it here, and we're going to do 10 circles. 10, 9, 8, and really articulate the circle here. Try to make it the size of a baseball or a tennis ball, and make sure you're really only moving that leg and you're reaching through the toes. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here and reverse those circles for 10, 9. Make sure there's a slight bend in those arms, that you're not locking out the elbows. They're bent, and you're really reaching through that right leg and articulating those circles. Make sure they're very mindful. So give me 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there. Now you're going to bend the leg to the elbow and extend that leg back out. Really good for those glutes. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4. Really reach through that right leg when you bring it back. For 2 and 1. Now make sure you hold it here for the transition. We're going to lift that right leg up into the air and keep right arm up into the air, right leg out. And you're just going to tap that right arm to the right leg and then reach that top arm forward. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Really reach through those arms and that leg. Last one. Good. Now you're going to hold that right arm up. You're just going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Look up at your right arm in the air and really elongate through that right leg. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Almost fell right there. And bring it down. Good. Just sit it back. Nice deep breath. Awesome. Next, we're going to move on to some glute bridges. So I'd like you to lie down on your back, adjust your ponytail if you need to, like me, and make sure your feet are about 2 palms distance from your butt. Your arms are going to be flat out on the floor in about a diagonal, and really push through those arms a little bit. And your spine is in neutral, so there's a slight gap between the mat and your back. And your chin is tucked in, and you're just going to roll it up slowly, lifting the lower back, middle back, and then upper back. And from here, we're just going to lower it down and bring it back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure you're pressing through those arms into the floor. This is really going to engage that core as well. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. And now you're going to do tiny knee taps for 10, 9. So you're just bringing those knees together. Imagine if there was a ball in between your legs and you were squeezing it really tight and then releasing. So give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We're going to combine those two movements. So you're going to bring the knees in together, lower it down an inch, release, squeeze the knees together, lower it down an inch, release. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Really pressing into those arms on the ground as well. And last one. Good. Release those knees. We're going to lift up that right leg and do 10 pulses here. Really reaching through those right toes. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right leg down to meet the left and bring that left leg into the air. Point through that toe, and we're going to do 10 pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. We're going to slowly roll down, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Whew, good work. Just give ourselves a little hug. Bring those knees into the chest. And you can roll on that spine to feel a nice release there. You can roll side to side as well. And just hug it in and release. Awesome. Now we're going to move on to some core. So I'd like you to start sitting with your knees and your feet in good alignment. You're going to bring your arms forward. We're just going to lower it back and then bring it back up. So lower it down to the mat until you feel that core firing up, and then bring it back up and reach forward. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give those arms a break. You can bring them down. Deep breath in, release. And this time we're going to bring that left leg into tabletop. And then we're going to straighten it out and reach to the right, bring it back in. Sorry, reach to the left and bring it back in. Give me 8 more. 7, 6. So your arms are going to be like if you're holding a big beach ball. They're kind of rounded. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that left leg down. Shake out the arms. We're going to do the right side. So right leg into tabletop. And twist to the right and straighten that right leg as you do so. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lower that right leg. And then we're just going to lower ourselves slowly, lower back, middle back, upper back onto the ground. And reach those arms above your head and those legs long and just shake everything out. Good. So you're going to have your legs about hips distance apart. And you're going to bring your arms behind your head. And you're just going to reach up and lower down for an ab curl. Give me 8 more. 7, 6. Every time you come up, make sure you're looking at your belly button and not the ceiling so you don't strain your neck. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to keep that left arm behind the head and bring that right arm forward, and we're just going to reach through the middle like you're high-fiving someone. Really reach through that arm and keep that core engaged. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Make sure you're breathing. 2, and 1. Good. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And switch arms. So reach that left arm long, right arm behind the head, like you're smacking someone's hand each time you come up. And you're looking at your belly button. And the core is engaged. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. So let's bring those legs into tabletop position. Hands behind the head. You're going to inhale and exhale and lift up. And you're going to bring your left leg forward and then bring it back to meet the right. And then that right leg down and bring it to meet the left. Give me 9, 8, 7, 6, and make sure that back is imprinted in the ground. We don't want any doming in the back. Don't arch it. Keep it nice and flat and that core engaged. Give me 4 more. And 3. Really reach through those toes when you bring that leg down. Last one, each side. Good. Release that head. Deep breath in and out. Good. We're going to inhale. Exhale, lift that head up again. We're going to bicycle the legs forward and point those toes. 7, 6, 5, and really look at that belly button again, not looking up at the ceiling so we don't strain our neck. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse and scoop that floor out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can open those knees wide, sway side to side, tap your foot. Just stretch everything out. And now I'd like you to bring those legs up in the air and lower to about a 45-degree angle. And you're going to inhale and exhale, reach up. We're going to pump those arms for the Pilates 100. And a modification for this is you can bend the legs as well. So you're going to breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that core is engaged, your back is flat on the ground, on your mat, and you're really reaching through those fingertips as you pump them vigorously. And you continue to breathe. Again, if the straight legs out is too hard for you at this moment, feel free to bend those legs into tabletop or diamond shape those legs with your toes and your heels pressed together. Give me 2 more sets of breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a hug. You earned it. Whew. Good work. All right, so now I'd like you to come up on your knees. And from here, take a deep breath and let it out. We're going to finish up with some arms. So reach both the arms out to the side and just give me 10 circles going forward. Pretty small. Again, the size of like a tennis ball or a baseball. And bring your knees out about hips distance apart and engage in the core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me 10 pulses right here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let's cactus those arms or flag post, whatever you want to call it. We're going to do 10 pulses for here for 10. 9, 8. Make sure that core is plugged in. We're engaging that core as much as we are the arms. And you're really reaching through those fingertips. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring those arms together. I'm going to move to the side so you can see your elbows are touching. And you can bring those hands in prayer position. We're just going to do 10 pulses right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you can hinge it forward a little bit. Keep that belly plugged in, neutral position. Bring those arms out to a diagonal. We're just going to do 10 pulses right here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do 10 circles right here for 10, 9, 8. Really reach through those fingertips, elongate those arms, make this movement very intentional. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8. Remember to keep that belly plugged in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And bring those arms back out. We're just going to do 10 more circles each side, and then we're done for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe it in, breathe it out here. I know it burns. 3, 2, 1. Hold it and reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That was great. So we're just going to come back into our downward facing dog. And just pedal everything out that we just did with those glutes, the legs, the core, the arms. Push it back. And just bring that right leg up to the ceiling. Open up that hip a little bit. And bring that leg into a pigeon pose. So that left leg is pointed out straight. And on the right leg, the knee's bent and you're sitting on your hip a little bit and your butt. We're just going to take a deep breath in right here. Let it out and slowly melt down onto your arms. And just continue to breathe. It just feels so amazing to move your body and to be able to get in this work. It's so great that we used our own body weight. Good. Slowly walk those hands up Bring that right leg back into downward facing dog and lift that left leg up. Open that hip and bring that left leg down into pigeon pose. Oh, this feels so good. Stretch out those glutes and melt it down onto those arms. You can rock side to side slowly if that feels good for you. If not, you can just stay still in this pose, in this stretch. Give me one more deep breath here. Good. Let's just swing both those legs around. Come back into seated position just like we started. I'm gonna reach that left arm over the head. Stretch out those obliques. And then right arm over the head. Oh, this feels so good. And then come back to center and melt over those legs. You can sway side to side if that feels good for you. And slowly roll it up. Whew. And we're just going to finish with 3 deep breaths, just like we started. So you can rest those hands on those thighs or in your lap, whatever feels good for you. Give me a deep breath in. And let it out. Deep breath in through the nose. And breathe it out. And one more deep breath in. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And open those eyes, and you are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel as good as I do after this full body flow, and can't wait to see you back on the mat.